Hi, I'm Josh with Lavik and Associates here at Best of Wisconsin Homes, and we're doing our community spotlight today in Monona. We're here with Andrew Kitslaar, joining us at the San Damiano Friary property. So why don't you tell us a little bit about this place and what makes it unique and special?
Yeah, sure. We're here at the San Damiano Friary property that the city of Monona just acquired. It's about 10 acres. It has about 1,500 feet of shoreline. It's stoked in history, significance, cultural, environmental, and it's just a wonderful property that the city now has acquired for public use. It has been essentially in private hands for about 100 years, so we're really excited that the city has not only purchased it, but allowed the public to come onto the campus and enjoy the green space, the serenity, the nature, and the wildlife. So it's really a one of a kind, unique property, and so we're really excited that that the city of Monona has this.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited to be here. I think this is the closest I've been to the building here. I've driven past it a number of times on Monona Drive, but you know, being able to see and experience this environment is pretty beautiful. So
well, and that's one thing that makes this property unique is oftentimes people drive by on Monona Drive and that's their only perspective of this property. But really, when you get back here, and hopefully you're sensing this yourself, is you can't even hear the street noise. You're really back here, you're listening to the lake, you're listening to the wildlife, the birds that are all around us. And it really brings you back into the sense of history, not only with the property, but also with the house, which used to be a Frank Alice house way back when. And of course, this property used to be indigenous land, and it has a few effigy mounds on the campus too. So it's really a one-of-a-kind, unique property.
Was it the Ho-Chunk tribe? Is that what this?
So the Ho-Chunk tribe originally had this, and so it was a significant property, especially with the solstices where the sunset happens across the lake here, and just the skyline of Madison is on the other side here. But it's really significant, and so we're happy that it's around.
Yeah, no, I think I'm sure the residents in Monona and nearby East Madison are definitely excited to be able to enjoy this property as well. So,
and one thing that is really great about Monona is they enjoy their green space, they enjoy their parks, and they value that. Not only for their environmental impact, I mean, just thinking about this being developed, the environmental impact it would have on our lakes and our land, but also just the recreational aspect of it, walking around. So there's some new paths in the woods here on this property that have been added for the enjoyment and to access to the lake. But
that'd be nice maybe to put a bike path through here or something.
Yeah, that's certainly one of the ideas too, is the county's path around the lake loops right past this property, and so bringing it down towards the lake would be pretty amazing. So,
for sure. Any other plans for the future? Do you know of what this may become? Or
so the plans are really up in the air, and so what we have now done, the city acquired it just a little bit ago, and so we really want people to come back onto the property, really enjoy it, experience it. And then to think back and say, what do I want to see here? What do I want to see a facility? What do I want to see with a bike path or a dock for boats or different things like that? And we're going to start that master planning process probably in about the next 6 months, and that process itself might be a year to 18 months. And so we want to get not only Monona residents, but we also, Madison is right across the street here. Dane County obviously is invested in this, so we want to get everybody's impact everybody's ideas of what they want to see here. So a lot can happen. It has a lot of potential, and again, I'm just really happy that at least the majority of it is going to be green space, but we're really hoping that it's all going to be some sort of green space for the public to enjoy.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you telling me more about this property. I mean, I know you've been a resident here in Monona and involved in the city government as an alder and for a number of years, I understand.
Yeah, so that's the other reason why this is so exciting, at least to me personally, is growing up here, you always drove by this property. I always wondered what was going on, what it was like, what the history was. But now, so I've been a resident here for the last, for my whole life, and so now finally being able to come back here and feel it and experience it is eye-opening and just a wonderful ability for us to have. So I want more people to come back here and more people to enjoy it.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. If some people wanted to get involved, what would be a good next step for that kind of thing?
First and foremost, I would check out our website. It's called sandamianomonona.org.
Okay.
Certainly you're able to reach out to us through info@sandamianomonona.org. You're able to mail us, but please reach out to us either by the website, it has a contact form on there, or the email address. We're happy to get people involved and people interested in this property.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for sharing that with us
today.
today.
Thanks for being here.
And this is Best of Wisconsin Homes.